Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA, and today I want to talk about Rite Aid. So if you want to sell to drugstores like Rite Aid, I wanted to create a quick training segment to give you some tips and strategies and things to think about. And every video I create, I try to create some variety and new things about selling to retailers. And so, we'll talk about Rite Aid and give you some strategies to get started today. Please note I've taught tens of thousands of product companies on how to sell to stores. And so this information just comes from my training segments and also from, clients and so forth, all the people who've gotten into stores because of my content. So let's talk about Rite Aid. And if I wanted to give you some things to think about, it would be the fact that they have over 2,500 stores that they're responsible for currently. This changes a little bit, but 2,500 stores in 19 states, that means they have tremendous buying power. They have like 51,000 employees currently. I mean, that is a huge business. So one chain store order can 10x or 100x your business, and definitely Rite Aid can do that. So people always ask me, Karen, how much do they buy? What kind of quantity, what kind of volume does it look like to work with to a retailer? And so I want to give Rite Aid as an example. So I had a client who recently got orders from certain drug chains, right? And so basically what that looks like is they say buy around 30 units of your product for one individual store. And if they decide to work with you, they typically buy, for maybe 100 of their stores or maybe 50 of their top stores and so forth. And if the product sells, then what they'll do is they'll reorder the product for all of their stores eventually, right? So the product sells, they'll eventually keep buying, and hopefully they'll buy for all their stores. Obviously, it does depend on the product type and if it makes sense for all their stores and so forth. But a lot of times, if the product does well and does convert once it's in stores, they tend to buy more and they consistently buy. So the initial test orders would be something like 30 units on average, and for, 50, 100, 150 other stores, sometimes more, depending on if they believe in your product. So let's just do the math on that. So what happens if you put your product in the stores and the test goes well, meaning that they just buy X number of units of your product? What will happen is if they buy, say 30 units of your product for 2,500 of their stores, that's, a huge amounts of money for your business and your bottom line. For 30 units times 2,500 stores, we're talking 75,000 units of your product. Again, that is tremendous, and that's just one retail chain. So the goal for this little segment is just to give you some food for thought on the kind of opportunity, the volume, and so forth. The other thing to think about is with Rite Aid, they buy a lot of other products besides drug products and health and beauty and cosmetic products. They buy consumer electronics. They buy shoes, they buy, hair accessories, they buy all sorts of different things. And so definitely walk their stores to see what they put in there. They also have seasonal buyers, buyers who buy for the seasons, stuff for the winter, stuff for the summer, and so forth. So if you'll see in their stores, like where I live in a beach town, and so basically I'll always see fun things like, beach gear and stuff for the summer months. And then like if I'm in New York or different areas, they'll have more winter stuff and so forth. And so the concept here is there are seasonal buyers who buys for the season. So another thing to think about is that beyond the fact that they sell massive products, your product could fit in the seasonal sections of the store and so forth. And in that case, you don't have to sell to all 2,500 stores. You could probably sell to the regional buyer who buys for certain sections in certain times of years and certain locations, right? So the regional buyers can buy for the Northeast regions, Southwest regions, and so forth. So the cool thing about Rite Aid is that beyond their corporate buyers buying products for all their stores, they do have regional buyers and so forth. And they deal with seasonalities and so forth. Anyways, I hope that provided value for you. If you want to learn exactly how to approach, pitch, and sell to retail chains such as Rite Aid, take a look at our website, retailmba.com. That's retailmba.com. We explain exactly how to approach and pitch and sell to them. We have free training. We have advanced training that you can purchase, live events, certifications, all sorts of cool stuff related to making money. Otherwise, please subscribe to our channel and be on the lookout for the next training that we create. And we'd love your feedback. If you have any requests for additional training you'd like us to create, please mention that in the comments below. We're always here to give you nuggets of gold and helping you make money with retailers. Karen Waksman, Retail MBA. I hope that provided value. Thanks so much.